Hello everyone, welcome back to another banner reaction. I'm DTM as always, and I have with me a very special guest. Why don't you introduce yourself, Z's Vav G?
Hi, I'm Z's. You can just call me Z's. Pretty simple as that. I am super excited to check out this trailer. I don't know if it's engaged yet, but I'm hoping that it is. And if it is,
yes.
Can we get all Christ?
Yes, like it's literally been like, I don't know what
3
they're
months?
doing. Yeah, since the last Engage banner, I thought they would have like Omega capitalized on the hype of
Right?
Engage, because there's a lot of hype for Engage right now to get in FEH.
Gotta happen, man.
Yeah, like who would you want? I mean, obviously Alcris, so I assume like Brodia.
I think a Brodia banner would be really cool. Alcris is definitely my favorite character from Engage, so I'd love to see him. Diamant sitting right there with him, maybe the retainers of said lords, and maybe even Malelir. We'll have to see.
We'll have to see. I'm hoping if it is Engaged that we get Yunaka in. I think that would be super cool.
Yunaka's great.
She really is. But yeah, let's get into the reaction. As always, if you like the content, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, not only to my channel, but to Z's channel as well. The link to that will be in the description down below. And yeah, let us begin. Here we go.
Before the high up papayas.
Yeah. That's Three Houses music.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it's not
Oh,
Engaged.
no.
Whoa, Felix. Okay.
Finally, it's about time.
I know a certain Oblivion will be extremely
Oblivion.
happy about this.
Oh my gosh, I'm right
Red
there
Sword-
with you, pal.
Red Sword Infantry, though.
Oh, godlike reflexes.
Oh, another source of that. That's really nice.
Okay, and his tax speech finish for it was good. That's
Yeah.
some good fodder.
Yeah.
I immediately called Felix fodder. I'm so sorry, Oblivion.
I mean, let's be real. I think that's what most people will be using. Wait.
Rhea.
What? Rhea? Like
But
base Rhea?
why? Okay.
What?
Can't
Okay,
say I
I'm
was
actually really
expecting
confused
that.
now. Attack Res
She has
Scowl
true-
4.
And
What does
True
that
Dragon
do?
Wall. What the? It reduced damage?
I mean, that's probably part of True Dragon Wall, I think.
Oh, but it triggered like it showed the skill name.
Oh, hey,
Sylvain.
there's Sylvain as a demote. So this is basically
mid.
like all blue lions. Who's going to be the last slot? Are we going to get like Ascended Dimitri?
Ooh, I'd actually pop off so hard. Oh, that's so mid. Oh, I mean,
Why can't we get like attack speed finish 3 in the demote pool? That'd be really great.
seriously? Like, come on now.
Oh wait, it's Rearmed.
The armed. Ooh, okay. What do we got?
Okay.
Oh, a mage maybe? Net?
Oh,
Ingrid.
it's Ingrid.
Wait,
With
that's
three
that's
hopes
Hope's Ingrid.
haircut. Yeah.
Upon my lance, I swear I will
Wait,
protect you.
another lance?
Oh yeah, you're right. 2 lances.
A speedy lance?
Guard bearing
speedy
4 and Arcane Lewin.
It's
Okay.
a speedy lance. It's a speedy arcane lance. Oh my gosh.
No quarter.
Wait, we've gotten a speedy lance before. With
But-
Arcane Xiong.
Is it really speedy? I thought it wasn't. I thought it was just it had like the guaranteed follow-up attack.
Whoa, who are you? You look so cool.
That was actually kind of hype. What the?
Okay, that OC looked so cool. Like what?
Yeah, much better than all the other ones, honestly.
Whoa. Okay, so this is basically Blue Lions plus Rhea, which I guess
Yeah.
sort of makes sense story-wise, but still kind of
no
weird.
Engage, though. But then,
Yeah,
like,
where's
next
the
month is
Engage
Fallen
banner? Hello? Like,
if
don't
next month is the Fallen banner, are they really gonna wait till June?
watch the Fallen banner be the Engage banner, and we're just gonna have all the Fallen candidates for that. Who cares
That would
about
be so
spoilers?
weird. that would be so weird.
Yeah, I am so confused. Like I'd like Three Houses as much as the rest of the person, but like I would be so much more hyped for like Yunaka and a bunch of
Right,
other
right?
Engage characters to get in right now.
Come on,
Like-
no. They're right there, IS.
All right, IS works in mysterious ways, I guess, but
They truly do.
let's get into these skills. I'll go ahead and start us off with Lone Wolf, which accelerates special triggers. If unit HP is greater than or equal to 25% at the start of combat, grants the following effects to unit at start of turn, or if unit's HP is greater than or equal... Wait, what? Or if units HP is greater than or equal to 25% at the start of combat.
My brain.
Wait, what? If
above
unit
25%,
grants the following effect to unit at start of turn, or if units grants the following effect to unit after combat. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting.
Okay.
So it's at the start of turn and after combat.
That's
which is odd.
Really weird. Yeah, because bonuses last until the next turn.
Oh, but it's like a time pulse, or is this like a special spiral that I'm seeing in the weapon?
Maybe. If unit's special cooldown count is at its maximum value. Okay, yeah. You're definitely right. Grant special cooldown count -2 to unit. If unit's special cooldown count is at its maximum value, -1. Grant special cooldown count -1 to unit. Okay, so yeah. It's like times pulse 4, but -2 instead of -1. So yeah, you're right.
That is good.
Yeah,
especially with the godlike reflexes.
Yeah. This feels like a unit tailor-made for godlike reflexes, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, it really does.
Okay. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants all stats +5 to unit during combat, and reduces damage from attacks during combat and from AoEs by 30%. And also, if unit is not adjacent to an ally, inflicts attack speed defense -5 on foe during combat. Okay, so we have the 30% damage reduction, all stats +5, the debuff infliction if you're alone, and basically I'm going to call this times pulse 4 as long as you're above 25% HP.
That's good. I like how it's like true to his character and like the whole lone wolf thing, but like being alone he gets more buffs. That's good.
Yeah, and being able to loop godlike reflexes will be extremely strong because godlike reflexes isn't true damage, not pierceable, and everything. Obviously, if you are like pulse smote or something like that, you can get around that. But in most scenarios, I would imagine you would be able to have godlike reflexes up at the very least for the first initiation or like first hit of the combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he also comes with attack speed finish 4, which is super juicy fodder. Attack speed bulwark 3, which is very nice for like frontline units. We got a speed version this time, which is always really good. And then of course speed smoke 4.
That's quite an interesting kit. Literally just attack and speed out the wazoo. Kind of feels like he could almost, I don't know if I want to say omni tank, but he's bulky. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think he can be. Yeah, go ahead.
And then the bulwark is quite interesting because he can, stop it for people to attack his allies. So that's cool. It's basically he's like, I'm out in the front lines. I'm by myself. I am Felix. You are dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, I see Felix being very good as like a frontline unit in something like Summoner's Duels. Similar to like Flame Lin in that.
Yeah.
I think they fulfill very similar roles. Obviously, Lin is blue, Felix is red, but I think Felix has the advantage of like being able to more consistently loop that and not having to rely on shield pulse to get that special up. And
definitely,
that obviously makes it. I mean, most Flame Lins these days run like bulwark skills, so it's not like Lin is sort of missing out on that. It's just that Lin doesn't get godlike reflexes procced unless you like pre-charge it. Which to be fair,
just a better user of it.
Yeah. I think this will be a pretty good unit. I don't know if he'll be SDR viable, but I can definitely see him working in something like SDS for sure.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like insanely good, especially because Lin has that A skill, which gives her a lot more stats.
Right.
But, no, he can definitely put in some work. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Very interesting.
I'm happy he's in the game, regardless.
No, he was already in the game. Okay, have you been drinking the Oblivion propaganda?
Well, let's just say that Christmas Felix leaves a lot to be desired.
True, I guess. All right, Rhea, what do you have? KCB
Curious
Brian.
about that A skill, that's for sure.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and read for us Revealing Breath?
All right, then. So she has Accelerate Special Trigger cooldown count -1 for slaying effect. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is above or greater than or above 75% at the start of combat, grants attack, speed, def, res +5 to unit. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack, and reduces damage from foe's follow-up attack by 30% of units res during combat. Okay, this is quite a lot of effects. And then for standard weapons, follow-up attack means, okay, yeah, brave effect. And then the dragon thing, if foe's range equals 2, calculates damage using the lower of foe's defense or res. Okay, that is interesting. I feel like I've seen a lot of that on different units before.
Right. Yeah, well, this damage reduction is not on the first attack, it's on the follow-up attack. And it's basically like Black Eagle rule. Except this time it's only 30%, not 80%.
Yeah, as opposed to like 80, yeah. So, yeah. But she does have True Dragon Wall, so that I guess sort of makes up for it.
True
it's
Dragon
still based
Wall,
on res.
Yeah, 60% on the first combat in player and enemy phase, and then 40% on the rest. So, yeah, basically,
still a lot
guess,
of damage reduction.
Yeah, that 30% at the end is basically to sort of meet the gap from the 60% on the first initiation, or on the first combat, on the first hit, or first combat. Wait, actually? Actually, no.
This unit's strange.
Yeah, it's weird. I misread True Dragon Wall, sorry.
Yeah.
It's only the first combat that's 60%.
Then after that, it's all 40, and then the 7 HP restoration.
Yeah. All right, that's interesting. Why don't you tell us what Attack Res Scowl does?
All right, here we go. I'm a little nervous about this one. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, grants attack and res +7 to unit during combat. And also, if foe's attack can trigger foe's... Oh, wait, what? Oh, foe's attack can trigger foe's special, and unit's res is greater than or equal to foe's res +5 during combat. Inflict special cooldown count +1 on foe before foe's first attack. Oh!
Interesting.
Okay.
So this is
that reminds me of
Brave
Duma,
Tiki.
Halloween Duma almost. Oh,
and
I
Halloween
guess,
Duma, yes.
Too.
Yeah, they just have this on a skill now. What?
And it does have a condition, but that's good to
Wait,
stop AoEs.
What? Does this stop AoEs?
It would, right?
I don't think so. Brave Tiki and Halloween Duma doesn't stop AoEs, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't had enough experience with them.
Yeah, if foe's attack can trigger foe's special. So this is like a damaging special.
Oh,
and
I see it. Okay.
I assume it's one that has to be in combat. And yeah, if unit's res is greater than or equal to foe's res +5 during combat, and you do that like pulse down.
Okay, so it'll be good at stopping Deadeye and lethality and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I gotcha. That's interesting.
This is an interesting skill. I like this, actually. This is really cool. Because this is sort of a way to get around tempo. Because normally what a lot of tanks would want is stance, which, has the guard effect, helps prevent specials from being procced.
Yeah, and since specials are so important for offensive units, stopping that is just going to be really helping out your bulk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, the thing is, this can only happen on foe before foe's first attack, at least from what I can tell. So you can't be like Duma and have this in the weapon and also have a stance skill. So you can always proc the special on the second hit or whatnot. But I think this is still very spicy.
Yeah, that is quite an interesting skill, that's for sure. I almost wonder what units could use it better than Rhea.
Yeah. I mean, I think Rhea will be pretty strong. That's a lot of damage reduction, but I don't think she'll be that strong.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to excel at anything, right? We have units that do this kind of thing already.
Yeah. I think I much rather have Ascended Tiki than Rhea here, if I'm going to be completely honest. Because
Yeah,
I
I'd
don't
say so.
foresee Rhea being that fast.
Oh yeah, definitely not. Especially with having like a guaranteed follow-up attack. Most of those units are usually pretty slow.
Yeah. Still, though, the fodder's interesting, even if it's just the A.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't
And
know
then
how I feel about
Sylvain.
this, honestly. Yeah. I don't think we
Sylvain
need
coming
a...
up next. Do we even
Well,
do we even
we can
look at him?
look at his new inheritable that will be completely overshadowed by the two Arcane Lances that we have.
Oh my gosh. Well, he's an axe, but still.
Oh, he's an
Jeez,
axe?
man.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, he was an axe. I was surprised about that first too.
Wait. What?
I thought it would just be
okay,
another
whatever.
Lance Cav, but no,
Yeah.
he's an axe Cav. Ooh.
All right. Allied Axe Plus grants attack defense +4 to allies within 2 spaces during combat. If unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack defense +4 to unit during combat. Okay, so it's basically
Good for you,
joint
Sylvain, good
drive
for you.
attack defense, basically. Very nice. Let's continue.
It's not the worst thing ever, but man, is it just.
Look, Sylvain is basically like the 1071st Axe Cav we've had. So, yeah.
Honestly, man. It's got so much competition.
All
Yeah,
right.
they're continuing the trend of like rearmed / ascended with these Hopes characters.
Yeah.
With Hilda, which is interesting.
It's interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest fan of Ingrid's 3 Hopes look. I think it looks really not
I think it
that
does
great.
look a little silly.
Yeah. All right. Why don't you go ahead and read our new Arcane Lance for us?
All right, I'm excited for this one because I have lots of Lance units that might be able to use this. So here we go. Accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is above or equal to 25%, grants +5 to all stats and deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed. That's nice. Neutralizes foes' bonuses to speed and defense during combat, and also if unit speed is above foe speed, neutralize effects of front units' follow attacks, offense, or okay, no follow-up.
Okay. So, all right. I guess to summarize, we have 20% true damage based on speed. We have bonus neutralization of speed and defense, and we have speed base NFU. So
Yeah.
plus slaying, of
and
course.
then the +5 to all stats and slaying. That's
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
pretty
think that's
good.
like crazy broken, but it's like a nice speedy lance.
Yeah. How does this compare to Arcane Xiong?
Actually, how you pronounce it, I have no idea how to.
I think it's Xiong.
Okay, I don't know. Honestly, I thought that lance was like it was like a guaranteed follow-up attack, had +5 to all stats.
Okay. Okay, I have it right here. Accelerate
thank
special
goodness.
trigger. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants all stats +5 to unit during combat. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Foe cannot make a follow-up attack. And also, if unit or foe initiates combat after moving to a different space, grants special cooldown charge +1 to unit per attack.
Okay.
So
So this one's definitely a lot speedier focused.
right. So yeah, speed base NFU over the Omnibreaker effect of Arcane Xiong. I believe it still gets all stats +5, right? Yeah, it does.
Yep.
And then so it also exchanges the special acceleration to the true damage.
I think that's better.
Which one?
That might just be me. I think the Arcane Loon is better here.
I don't know. I like special acceleration a lot, mainly for Gale Force. I think about Gale Force dancers like
That's true.
Azura.
That is true.
but
I
if you're
think
not
at least for me, I definitely value things like true damage and no follow-up. Because
That's right,
I mean, I guess
yeah.
with no follow-up, there's so many users that grant it, so that is tricky.
true,
Actually,
yeah.
The more I think about it, that is quite tricky.
Yeah, we have like skills like infantry speed tactic and the like. Although I believe this lance can now be inherited by like any lance, right? So
I would think so. Yeah.
so for those that are not infantry, having that NFU would actually be really good. If they don't have like Lind.
Yeah.
Or
This is on a
Fallen
flyer, so
Lilith.
it does work with Ingrid already.
Yeah.
But should we move on to that A skill, Knightly Devotion?
Yes. What does Knightly Devotion do?
Didn't even notice this at first. I'll be real with you. All right, so it enables Canto Rem +1. Okay, not bad. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants +8 to all stats and neutralizes units' penalties during combat and restores 7 HP to unit after combat. Huh.
Okay. So,
Interesting that they're getting Kanto from the A skill.
yeah. I mean, it's probably to make room for Guard Bearing 4.
Right.
But yeah. I mean, +8 to all stats, like, that's, I guess, the typical norm for A skills these days.
Yeah.
Neutralizing penalties is pretty good.
That is
I'm not
nice, yeah.
sure about the restoring 7 HP. Because
It's just to help out with bulk, I guess.
I guess, but she's speedy, right? So she's probably going to be like player phasing most of the time. And this is my Gale Force brain coming in, but the 7 HP like is actually like super like detrimental for Gale Force plays. But like obviously it's super helpful for like regular combat and the like. I think I would rather have like a different effect though for flyers.
Special acceleration.
Yeah, special acceleration in particular. Like,
Oh my goodness.
honestly, yeah.
Maybe Guard Bearing 4 will have something to do with it. So
Yes.
that will inflict speed and defense -4 on foe during combat, reduces damage from foes' attacks during combat and from area of effect specials by X% during unit's first combat initiated by foe each turn. X equals 60%, otherwise 30%. Oh, okay, that is a lot better actually. Huh.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't only last one time. You still get some damage reduction on further
Right.
times. And if I'm
The
reading,
3 I think was 50% one time.
yeah, 50% one time. And if I'm reading this correctly, this also works on the player phase now. You get 30% damage reduction on the player phase, which is
Oh, you're
really
right.
good.
I didn't actually think about that. Ooh. It is nice.
Yeah. We actually have like a consistent damage reduction source for flyers now, which I think is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
We didn't really ever have one of those before.
I don't think
Did
this will
we?
make flyer tanks. Well, I don't know. What flyer tanks could make use of this skill? Maybe like Ashnerd, maybe?
What, Spring Maria, maybe?
Spring
Or what does she
Maria
have?
wants that like Wyvern skill, right?
Oh, that's what she had. Okay. I
Yeah.
forgot which skill she had in her beast. I knew it was something, but I was like, could she swap it out for this? But that'd probably be better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Ashnard definitely.
Maybe Altina?
I was literally say Altina? Or Oblivion
Maybe.
hype? Oh my gosh. Maybe.
Oh,
don't
I know what's going to happen. Oblivion is going to need a summon on this for Guard Bearing 4 for his Altina. I'm calling this right now.
Yo, Oblivion, where are you at, man? Where are you at in the comments?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. Obviously, like this is really good fodder. I always like new fodder. As
For
a
sure.
as a unit though,
I don't really know what she excels at.
right. Like I don't
She
think
has good
she's
skills, but
I don't think she's the best like flying tank, nor do I think she's the best flying player face unit. So that sort of leaves her in a pretty awkward spot, I think.
yeah, like a little bit of a balance, but like she doesn't have any support either, so
I mean, the Kanto Rem +1 is really nice, of course, but it's not
Right.
like other flyers don't also have Kanto Rem +1 that
Of
is
course,
easily
yeah.
available. So yeah,
Like-
as a unit, I'm not that high on Ingrid. As I do like the fodder though, like Speed Def Hold, Guard Bearing 4, and of course the new Arcane Lance is going to be very strong. I think for player phase speedy units, this Lance will be extremely amazing, and yeah, pretty cool.
I'm almost wondering if you could like put her up so she lives one combat and then put Guidance 4 in the C skill and then just shnoom.
Honestly, putting Guidance 4 on her is not even like that bad, I think.
I mean, Guidance 4 on every flyer is good.
yeah, basically.
Guidance 4, man. It's Guidance 4.
Yeah. Oh boy, I was super tempted to summon for that, but ended up not doing so. Okay, who are you? You look so cool. You look.
How do I even pronounce that name? Kvasir?
Yeah, you look really similar to Triandra, actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Huh. I definitely like the
same
hair.
artist,
The hood.
so
The hood is cool.
makes sense.
And like the little gems coming off of the hood. I like
Yeah,
that.
this is a really cool design. I really like this.
Did you ever figure out who the GHB was?
No, I have not. Let me look at that real quick.
I'm just curious to see who it would be because it's probably
like
three
I don't
houses
know,
or something.
Ash or something.
Oh, true. They would definitely do that to my
No,
boy.
it's Cornelia. Cornelia is the GHB unit.
I forgot that person even existed.
Don't worry, you're not the only one.
I'm ready for like Gron Fox or whatever it's called.
Oh my
Or to just
gosh.
be completely mid. Like
Yeah.
Mirror Stance 2 or something. I don't even know.
Oh, that is so interesting. Yeah. Okay, I was hoping to see if we have Cornelia art, but I don't think we have that yet. So, yeah. But yeah, very interesting banner. I'm actually super hyped for that character. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they'll do. Especially since we've like traveled back in time now or something.
Apparently. But yeah, this banner will last. Okay, actually, I don't think it says how long it will last, but presumably
Usually
for a
like
while.
20 days or something, right?
Yeah. So yeah, what are your overall thoughts on this banner?
Well, I'm happy Felix is here. First off, I'm really happy his base version is here, and that he's good. Very happy about that. We have some really nice fodder. Another freaking speedy lance coming from Ingrid there. But honestly, I was really hoping for Engage. I was really hoping for Ogris. I'm disappointed,
Yeah.
but I can't be that mad, you know?
Yeah.
I gotta give it up.
Yeah, honestly, I feel the same way. Like, it's cool and all, but I was really, really hoping for some Engage characters into Fae. And, like, this selection of character is not exactly my favorite from Three Houses. Actually, far from it, to be perfectly honest.
I think for me, Felix is probably the only one. Everybody else, I B tier or below.
I mean,
guys.
I think, like, I mainly really like Edelgard, obviously, like Dorothea, a lot of the Black Eagles, actually, and then
Black
like
Eagles are great, yeah.
Annette, Lysithea,
Lysithea is great, yeah.
Marianne, and yeah, that's about it, actually. Like,
Blue Lions, I see.
I mean,
Blue Lions, they're kind of hit or miss, honestly. But like
Well,
Dimitri and Felix carry so hard, in my opinion.
well, Blue Lions was my first route, so like,
I mean, same here. So
but yeah, obviously super happy for especially all the Felix fans who, you know, finally got him in the game if you subscribe to the propaganda. And yeah, I think Felix will be a pretty good unit. Rhea, I guess, is interesting, is the right word to use. Same with Ingrid. I'm surprised we got a second lance so soon. I thought if it was going to be any weapon, it would be the sword. But
I wanted a blue tome, honestly.
yeah, I really wanted a blue tome too. Like, whenever
How
I
many
plus
garbage
10
units
Spring
with blue
Lucina,
tomes?
she will need it so badly.
Bring Lucina.
But yeah, like, I guess Ingrid is interesting as well, and then Sylvain is a demote, so yeah.
He exists. Yeah. He's there. Hi, Sylvain. Hi. How you doing?
Hi.
buddy?
Good to see you. But yeah, thank you for joining me as always. It was always super fun to do these.
Oh, of course. I love doing them. They're great.
Yeah. And yeah, let us know down in the comments who you're most excited for this banner, whether or not you were expecting Engage or not. And yeah, if you enjoyed the content, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, not only to my channel, but to Zeus' channel as well. Once again, the link to that will be in the description down below. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.